What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports and Cards, Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Halloween. With me, Jared Trish.
What's going on? So, we're going to start with some releases and stuff. I'm not going to say it's a short episode because this PSA talks, so who knows how long that can go.
It's not good PSA news.
No. So,
when is it good PSA news?
That's true. Releases. Wednesday, which is today, 2024 Panini Select Baseball. Don't know if Noelvi has any cards. I'll be looking, see if he does. And if he does,
They're all look.
Because if he does, I'll be trying to complete that rainbow.
So 2024?
Yes. He should.
How are they still... That's incredible. I mean, it is Panini.
Yeah. Paul Skeens still has cards in it. I'm sure Ellie does. But I don't think he does.
That's
Sapphire selections.
Yeah, well, you look up Select, and that's all it brings up. So, Panini.
No, it's 2023 stuff.
Well, maybe nobody's pulled any.
Yeah.
Or they're holding on to it.
You never know, man. It's got caught up. Immaculate Basketball. And then Friday, 2023-24.
Immaculate has a beautiful Tim Auto that I want, but I can't afford a regular Tim Auto, let alone an Immaculate.
You never know. 2023-24 Tops 3 Basketball. Don't know what it looks like. It's unlicensed and...
What is it?
Tops 3 Basketball. I know it probably sucks.
Tops 3 Basketball.
And then Thursday, I don't know why Tops is doing this. They're releasing stuff on Thursdays now, too. 2024 Tops Finest F1.
Are you sure it's on a Thursday, or did you look at Beckett again?
No, there was actually stuff releasing on Thursdays now. Because I'll be ice at
before long, they're just going to have...
I'll release every day.
So Tops 3 is supposed to be, like, I'm guessing, higher end.
That looks like it. So, how much is it?
They look so...
Oh, wow.
$480. You get 2 encased autographs and 1 encased base or insert.
It's literally a complete copy of Panini 1.
Yeah.
Wow. How original, Tops.
Except, they're not going to throw in probably the chase of, like the timeless moments and stuff like that.
How about you just don't buy it?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Instead, you buy EuroLeague Basketball. That comes out the 16th for $90. You get 1 auto. And you probably don't know anybody who's in the checklist. Just kidding. There's a dual auto of Juancho and Willie Hernangomez.
That's who I want.
Oh, there's the chase. Luka downtown.
Yeah.
It's probably a Wemby one, too.
Yeah. So, on to some news. Otani's bobblehead, which he had a bobblehead night, and people are going nuts for it, is now...
Did you see the line?
Yeah.
That was stupid.
They're making an ultra rare. There's only 17 in existence, and it's literally the most boring looking card ever. It's literally just a bobblehead on a photo. Who cares, in my opinion?
They're ugly.
Yeah. Liquid silver and liquid gold cards, which was in Tops. I don't remember what it was in, but it was in a baseball product. Now coming to the UFC Tops stuff. They look pretty good. I do like them. So there's a new update for eBay's release pricing info for PSA grading straight from eBay. Pricing for the service will allow PSA's tiered structure based on card value, starting at value plus and going up to premium 10s. So TCG bulk, value, and value max tiers are not eligible. Pack pull autographs are eligible for grading, but autograph grades and aftermarket autographs are not currently accepted. So basically useless. Who cares?
You shouldn't be sending cards from eBay straight to PSA.
Yeah. Very rarely do you get a card that's gradable from PSA. I'm looking at it.
Dude, next week is loaded for me.
Yeah.
You got USA Baseball.
You gonna buy any of it?
I'll probably buy USA Baseball. Chase Ethan Holiday autos. $100, you get 7 hits.
There's an all-time highest public sale for any Cooper Flag card, and is for $85,400 is the Cooper Flag 101. McDonald's All-American Auto. It's gonna be beat though when I got coming up. We're not going to talk about the Taylor thing because I don't want to get into much of the political, but basically, I don't think PSA is taking, yeah. As of April 2nd, if you're out of the United States, PSA has temporarily paused all international submissions to its U.S. facilities, including through PSAcard.com. So basically, you're not going to be able to grade cards with PSA if you're out of the United States. That's unfortunate.
Their new stuff, you might not be able to grade them in the United States.
Yeah, we'll get to it. And we're going to have some thoughts. Giannis Antetokounmpo is announced to sign at the National. You also get all of his brothers also.
I want to go so bad I want to meet Giannis.
Yeah.
Be so sick. I mean, he's my favorite player in the league right now.
Yeah, over Wemby.
Well, he's not even my favorite player on the Spurs. It's still Devin. To be honest, Castle.
Yeah.
Is over Wemby too.
So
it'd be kind of cool to get like a triple auto, like the same thing, like a triple auto of the three brothers. It'd be kind of cool.
That'd be so cool.
You don't like Giannis,
yeah.
So I love Giannis. So that'd be sick. You have to pay extra.
I don't know. I think it's sign for free if you purchase the ticket. So you get 2 for 3 for 4 for 1. Because you get all 4 of them. There's 3 brothers.
Oh, yeah, because of...
Alex.
Yeah. The one that never made it to the NBA. Made it to the G.
Honestly, the other 2 shouldn't have made it either, the way they play. We're going to move on.
It was funny making fun of Thanasis.
Because how bad he was.
Yeah, and because he'd always just be on the bench doing stupid stuff.
Yeah. Tom Brady's opening a card vault in New Jersey. The 1,200-foot space will open on April 11th, which is at a place next to the MetLife Stadium. It will carry sealed wax, singles, autograph, memorabilia, and TCG. So basically, it is a giant card shop owned by Tom Brady.
How much will we be there?
Never. So congratulations to Florida winning the championship. My pick. The ball from the national tournament is going into cards. There's a 1-1 Walter Clayton Jr. auto with the ball, who won the most impressive player, which is
outstanding.
Whatever it's called. Same thing. Who cares?
It's the mop.
The Cooper Flag 1-1 Force Bowman auto Superfactor was pulled. I don't know who was it pulled by. Score more sports, I guess. But the biggest card of the product was pulled already, so still got a nice potential though.
It's still not going to go down in price.
No. Bowman pre-orders came out. The 2025 Bowman pricing. I want to get your thoughts on the prices this year. So for a hobby, it is.
Do you have compared to last year?
I don't. But for hobby, $240. Which in hobby you get 1 auto per box. Like, is it 1 auto in Bowman?
Yes. It definitely went up.
Yeah.
Because I think they were around like 200 last year.
And the jumbo is 500, which you get 3 autos in the jumbo.
No, it's stupid.
Now,
who are the chases in it?
So it's actually pretty loaded. There's some good guys. You got Jesus Made and all the people like that. I will make a video, not a video. Probably next week. You just gotta remind me. I'll probably make a list of my favorite prospects, top 5, 10 favorite prospects.
Well, you write it on there to remind yourself, because I won't remember. I don't buy Bowman. I buy retail Bowman, and if retail Bowman's like it was last year, then I won't buy it, because I spent a lot last year on retail Bowman, and it's not worth it.
I can tell you Jesus Made is definitely the chase.
He's extremely good.
Yeah. So he's going to be the one that you're going to want. But there's a bunch of other guys in this set that I don't really look by. I've heard a couple of names and the guys I do kind of like. So I'll have to look.
Any good nationals?
I don't really know what the top name. You'll find out
next week.
Yeah. So there is a monster card going to auction. The guy who owned this card was offered $8 million for this card last year and declined it. It is now heading to Heritage Auctions. It is the dual logo man Kobe Bryant Michael Jordan exquisite 1/1 dual auto. Will it go for more than $8 million he was offered?
Yes.
How much does it go for? So I think it also goes for more. I think it goes for about $18 million.
I was going to say around like 20.
Yeah. This is a monster card.
So that'll be the It'll be the $5th million sale of the year.
5th or 6th, yeah.
You said there'd be just 5.
Maybe this will be the last one.
I said there'd be 20.
We'll
Around
see.
20.
Well, this might be $1 million sale. Who knows? The Anthony Edwards Gold Vinyl 101 Rookie Ticket Auto was pulled finally.
Yep.
No, but you never know. It could be one day. It's finally surfaced, so I don't know how much it's worth. At least $100K, right?
Probably.
So with I guess Panini is now doing Panini Instant stuff more often. So,
yeah, they're literally doing tops now.
Yeah.
But Panini.
So Paige Beckles, UConn won the national title. Congrats to them. They absolutely blew out South Carolina. Wasn't even a game. But they are making an auto for winning the championship. So there's a Derrick Rose Panini Instant, which I actually really like to look at the card. I don't know if you've seen the look.
It's a sick card,
but
but I hate that it's not on card.
Yeah, that sticker.
The sticker ruins it.
But it's really cool. I do like the card. Just kind of, it's random. Why Derrick Rose? I mean,
great player.
Could have been the greatest point guard of all time if he would stay healthy, in my opinion. He was on track to. Travis Hunter signed an exclusive deal with Panini, so finally, Panini gets somebody that Topps doesn't get.
But he's not the only guy.
Is there more?
His teammate, Shedeur Sanders,
is also Panini?
Has not signed top stuff, and everybody is speculating that he is also about to sign a deal with Panini.
It would fit.
So that means two of the top guys next year will be with Panini in their last year of.
We don't know if Cam Ward will either. He hasn't. He does sign Topps, but he's also signed Leaf. I think he might have signed Panini stuff. Does he have autos and Panini draft picks?
I have no idea.
I don't know. But some of the biggest news. Congrats to Alexander Ovechkin, who broke the goals record. I always get them mixed up in hockey because they have goals and scores. What scores is assists and goals. Upper Deck is releasing a kind of Topps Now thing. Is kind of what it's like. I don't know what it's called.
It was the first Upper Deck single card release ever.
It releases Alex Ovechkin Great GO8 Moments E-Pack set.
It's not great. It's Grade 8.
Whatever it is.
It's his nickname, the Grade 8. Since he's number 8.
Yeah, I know.
And he's great.
Okay, thank you. It's available for 8 days for $8.95 a pack. But the
damn, cheaper than
the ceremonial carpet will be included as relics in this set. And there's also, I believe, is going to be the big chase is the Ovechkin Gretzky dual auto.
Damn,
I don't even want to know how much that card
I might
is
have to buy one.
Yeah, just for I don't know.
Hey, knowing Upper Deck, they'll send it to you within 5 years.
Yeah.
Aren't they still releasing 3 years
21
ago
stuff.
product?
Yeah, I think 22 stuff is still coming out. It's so weird. They don't like redemptions though, so they wait to do the redemptions. But there comes to a point where you just gotta release it. So, the biggest news. The news that is going to get the most talk from us and everything else is, of course, PSA's latest announcement. So, if you all know, if you've been living under a damn rock, PSA has been swamped again. They are getting bombarded with submissions from Pokemon and sports. The card market as general it's red hot again. We did a show Saturday. Might have been the most busiest show I've ever been to and vended at. I mean, it was slow for 2 hours to about
slow
10.
for an hour, and then it.
So about the show started at 9. I think from 9 to about 10:30, I made one deal. And what do you know? The first deal was a DJ Lagway freaking PSA 10 base chrome rookie, base chrome full spoon. After that, I don't think we had any time to breathe until about 2 o'clock, maybe.
Maybe not even that early.
Yeah. It was a great show, though. Probably one of my best shows I've ever had, buying-wise and selling-wise. Can't really say the same for the show the day after that. Still did pretty well, though. Of course, made some nice deals. But the call market cannot be any hotter, as I can say. So, PSA is updating turnaround times for submissions created on or after April 7th, so already your stuff should be delayed. Due to continued high demand. So, these are the levels that are going to be affected in now the days. Value is 65 days. Value bulk is 65 days. TCG bulk is 65 days. Value and bulk dual service, 75 days. And the biggest kicker of them all, they just keep raising the prices. This is now the second price hike from PSA on this level. The TCG bulk price will increase to the same price as sports cards now, $19 a card. So, it is now time for discussion. This is everybody's favorite parts, I feel like. I want to start with you, Nate, because you love PSA so much. I want your thoughts on everything. Spill the beans, bro.
Well, I was thinking about sending in, some TCG stuff, but kind of veered away from that after, their last thing with the updated grading standards.
Yes, it's been rough.
Yeah, I mean, if you've watched, just go watch any PSA, review video where they're unboxing, and just count how many 10s they get, because there's like 0.
Everyone's title is I'm being cooked.
Yeah. So that already drew me away. I still have I bought the PSA membership last year. I still have yet to send a thing in, and I'm going to tell you right now, probably not going to send one in. Ever. This is, I get that you're swamped. I get that, sure, moving the time. I don't care about the time. Like, either way, it's gonna. You're gonna wait.
Yeah, it's a range.
But the fact that you're raising prices again, it's terrible. It's for all the people that are saying, "Oh, SGC's the way now." SGC, you realize, is owned by the same people. If they end up getting more business, they're going to raise the prices and be even longer on theirs, because they're no longer a 2-week turnaround.
No,
people are waiting more than a month.
Yeah.
Now, so this is a crappy move by PSA, but you don't expect anything less from them. I just would what would help. Instead of hiring graders, you go the tag route and you do AI grading. Yeah. Because if you just put it in where a machine grades it, you know how much time you're going to save and how many more cards you can get through in a day, and how many accurate grades you can get instead of giving PSA 10s, PSA 5s, and PSA 2s, PSA 10s, because that's how it is with PSA. So I think that I've seen a lot of people saying that as well. Before long, these companies need to realize that AI grading is going to be the way to go. And that it's going to save them money, it's going to save them time, and it's going to be more beneficial for them.
Yeah. Because there's no discrepancy. The only reason I'm not going to tag is because their slabs are junk.
I love the look of their slabs, but ever since I saw how easy they are to break.
They're junk.
I absolutely love the look of them.
I just don't know if I'll ever send in cards to AI grading, because the rates on 10s are impossible. Especially in modern Pokemon. It's... I don't know. Are you done? You sure you're done? If you want to keep going, you keep going. Sure. Positive. 100%.
If only we had Topps news. Like bad Topps news today, too.
There's always bad Topps news. Products suck. Bowen. Talk about how Bowen's overpriced again.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So, I was also getting a submission kind of formulated to go with his, because I didn't have 20 cards yet. He had like 7, and I had
9.
Yeah. I had enough to send in with him to get 20, if not a couple more bonus cards. But now, especially with the shows I have quite a few I could send in. Now, I don't know. I am not going to send in a submission of cards if I do not think they get 10s. Like, I am going to be so nitpicky that every card might get rejected by me. If it's got a speckle, just a little speckle of white on it, I'm not sending it. Because if it's 75 days, that's what? 2 months. Is that 2 months?
Over 2 months.
Yeah, 3 months. Because that's like 4 months. I don't know.
There's 30 days in a month. What's 30 times 2? 60.
Yeah. So 2.5 months.
There you go.
Yeah. See, I'm not good at math. Everyone knows that. So, I don't know. And that 2.5 months, the card market could keep going up, but we've seen Pokemon stop correcting. You know, a lot of the Pokemon cards that boomed are now correcting itself. I don't know. Is this going to slow down PSA submissions? No, it's not. People are still going to pay $19 a card to send in a card. It's going to be more riskier to you if you send it in, because now you're going to be $20+ into a card with shipping per card. And you don't get the 10, you're pretty much screwed. Which is the only reason why I don't like grading anymore. But really, you have to grade to get the most value out of your cards, which really sucks. But luckily for me, I know what moves around me. I know slabs don't move the best for me, for around, and for other people around our area. Singles do the best, but it's not the high-end singles. It's more of a $5 to $20 range that moves really good. So I don't know. I gotta submit. I gotta look through my cards again, my new stuff and the stuff I had. I'll probably send a submission in, just for giggles. You know what I mean, shits and giggles. I got stuff that I know is clean and should get 10s. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. I wish I could have sent in my submission before this happened. Are you still going to send in cards if I go with one? If I send some of mine in?
No.
So I'm just on my own now.
And to be honest, I don't think any of them get 10s. With their new...
Yeah. Yeah, the new grading standards are tough too. Just be smart. Just double check your cards. Make sure they're good. Don't send in cards you don't think. If you're not confident that card can get 10, don't send it. Just don't waste the money. It's crazy now. It sucks, but it's part of the game when it's kind of happening all over again. It's like 2021, 2020, 2021 all over again. Can't find cards. Pricing's getting swamped. PSA 10s are going for a lot more than what they should. So, because I saw an example today of a PSA 10 that I am absolutely poop my pants on, that I had hundreds of them. I'm talking, and I had a ton of these. These Celebrations Pikachu, the Holo, the original artwork of the Holo, like the full art kinda. It was going for what, 20 cents now. They're now up to $2 a card. A PSA 10 is $150 for a $2 raw card. I don't even want to know how many of those. 20, 30,
more than that.
Because I opened a ton of Celebrations. I don't even know if I even have any, but I'm definitely going to look if I'm going to do a submission together. I'll take a dot throw on it. I mean, a $2 card, get $150 on it. Even the Surfing Pikachu VMAXs and the Vs are going for $60 to $50 to $60, $70. I may end up having a 40 card submission. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely sucks. But it's part of it. You gotta adapt. That's just how the world and the market we live in right now. You can cry about it. It sucks. But it's the market. Will it slow down? I personally don't see it slowing down. We don't have stimulus checks anymore coming in. People don't have the free money. People are doing this in a time where money's tight. We're getting hit with all this new stuff, tariffs and everything happening. Money's not worth the same amount as it was. People are still spending a lot of money on cardboard. I don't see it slowing down. I really don't. I think it gets more popular and popular as it goes. So, this may be the beginning of the storm. And it may just be, may go up to $23 a card eventually. May go up to $20, $22 eventually. They may get rid of the bulk submission in general if it gets to a point. Because they did that at one point. They got rid of the bulk submission.
You know what would change this, though? For all you people that's sitting in stupid cards that don't need to be graded.
You can't tell someone that the card's stupid to be graded. They're spending the money. I've sent in cards that probably shouldn't have been graded. I sent in a freaking Ditto Reverse Holo that I knew was going to get a 2. Got a 3, though. But I got that grade just because I love that card. It's an EX Delta Species, the stamped. I love that Ditto, that stupid little Ditto card. I love it. I'm going to have Ditto Dude sign it if I ever see him at a con if I go. As long as you pay your money, I don't see it. There's no stupid card. Yeah, sure. But we're going to move on. Buy, sell, hold. Got 4 of today. Got a bonus for him. A guy that just got a massive payday, Vlad Guerrero Jr. His stuff is up, by the way.
And we talked about this a few weeks ago, saying how you should hold just in case he gets traded. And now, if it's up, I'm selling.
Yeah.
I don't believe the Blue Jays are going to be that good over the night. I mean, they're going to make some major changes.
It's going to take about 2-3 years for them to be back to where it was.
They also don't have the best prospects.
They don't have any good prospects besides Namala. That's about it. Because Tiedemann pooped out and a bunch of other guys pooped
He's
out.
hurt. I go ahead and sell Vlad.
I would say sell.
You should have sold Vlad after the season he had last year.
Yeah. If you held his stuff and got it cheap, sell. I still think he's a good hold too, though. I mean, I really do. I think Vlad's just that good. Vlad's a guy. I mean,
he could be a MVP caliber person every year.
Yeah, I mean, he's always in the odds for MVP.
As long as he continues to play like he did, during his rookie and second year, and last year, not the years in between where he kind of struggled.
Yeah, but he lost a ton of weight. He's working out now. He's actually putting work into the game, which he was not when he was having those bad years. So I'm still a big believer in Vlad. I've always been a big believer in Vlad. I still like Bo more, but I'm leaning towards more Vlad right now.
That's better.
All right, so next guy. A guy that has been very good, surprisingly. His cards were stupid cheap, and now up pretty expensively. Tyler Soderstrom.
So, I like Soderstrom when he was a prospect. He struggled a lot whenever he came up. Take advantage of all the A's playing in, a freaking Little League ballpark. Because that's basically what it is. And I'm selling, like, damn near every A.
Yeah. The only one I might hold is Lawbutt and Jacob Wilson.
And Brent Rooker.
Yeah.
Jacob Wilson's been amazing.
I told you I love Jacob Wilson. So I'm selling Soderstrom because this is the good time to sell. If you buy his stuff low, which you most likely did if you did, except for like in 2020, 2021 when his first bowling came out, because he was one of the chases, sell and don't buy him again. Next, Paige Beckles, who just won.
So, this is a perfect time to sell. You have your opportunity to sell now. You have your opportunity whenever she goes first overall in the WNBA draft.
Yeah. I don't see a bad time selling Paige, honestly. You can sell it now, make some money. You can sell it when she goes in the draft and is the first overall pick. And
the draft should be like a few weeks away because they always, as soon as the college season ends, they go straight to the draft.
Yeah. So maybe just sell now. I don't know if I'll be buying right now. But I feel like she's always a buy. I feel like most of the...
I'd wait now until she has WNBA stuff.
Yeah. Don't buy any more college stuff. Unless you have a nice one that you think you can sell. Next is, of course, one of the only hockey guys... What hockey ones I think we've ever done. It might be the first hockey we've ever done.
We did Bedard.
Yeah, we did. Alex Ovechkin. This one's tough.
To be honest, this is a great buy, hold, and sell.
Honestly, I think his stuff has always been undervalued.
I mean, he's, like I said in the sports, he's the top 3 player ever, possibly the second greatest player of all time, behind Wayne Gretzky. Brought the first championship to the Capitals back in 2016, 27, one of them years.
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't paid attention to how, whenever he had, against the Blackhawks, whenever he tied the record, that was the first hockey game I've watched in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Of course, it had to be a Blackhawks game to watch us suck. Either way, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's the greatest of our generation.
and it's not even close.
Yeah.
The only player from this generation, and you can still count Ovechkin as this generation, although he's old as hell.
Saying Crosby.
I'm not saying Crosby, because Crosby is too injury prone. I'm going to say it's McDavid.
Yeah.
If McDavid keeps it up.
McDavid might pass Ovechkin. I really don't see... Maybe it's a good time to sell it now, because his name is in the talks now. I don't know if the team... Is he still in the Capitals? I don't know if they're in playoffs.
They will.
Okay.
They're good.
So they might land on a championship. Could. I don't know. I think it's a good time to sell, and then I think he's always been a buy. His stuff has always been cheap. He's also a hold. These veteran guys like this, it's tough, but when they're in the news, it's a good time to sell and then buy in later. Because when the veterans guys, you don't get them much in the news often. Usually when a veteran guy's stuff goes up, they break a milestone, they win a championship. He just did one. He might do the other one. Sell now, buy later, hold. I don't think you can go wrong with the veteran stuff, though, to be honest. I don't think I'd be buying right now.
Yeah. Wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe wait till after the season, because the playoffs start here in like a few weeks.
Yeah. Unless you think he's going to win the playoffs, win the championship, win the Stanley Cup. Which I don't think they can. I don't know who the best team saw, but I don't think they can.
I don't pay attention to hockey, so...
Yeah, I don't know hockey good enough. I don't think I've watched a game since 2 Stanley Cups ago. Overrated, underrated for our last thing. Immaculate Basketball.
Overrated just because of the price. They're beautiful cards.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is this year. Like, what the price is.
Probably 400 or 500, if not more. 400 or 500. What am I talking about? That's probably 1,200.
500.
Freaking Prison came out of that much.
I mean, especially with this year, you're not gonna have autos for, because it's still last year's class.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have Wendy autos. I mean, you're not gonna have autos of a lot of the top guys.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, that gives me more bile out of chase.
Logo Man.
Oh, I'd love to, but God knows that thing is gonna be so stupidly expensive. Let's see what $2,100. That's what it was. It's overpriced. I'm gonna say it's over. They're beautiful cards, but it's overpriced.
I'm gonna say overrated just because of the price. I think Immaculate is a better look at the National Treasures, in my opinion. I think Immaculate's one of the best sets Panini makes. They're just beautiful looking cards, and show me the beautiful Tim with the Larry O'Brien trophy. Will you buy that card one day?
If I buy any card, I'd really like it to be... I'd love to get his Timeless Moments auto.
Yeah.
But they're...
Probably $3,000.
Oh, the last one sold for over $6,000.
What's the Timeless Moment up? Is it him hitting a shot or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I looked at so many Tim autos today because I saw that and I was like, hey, I wonder how much they're going for. And
What's
I
the
shouldn't
cheapest,
have looked,
good one you've seen?
Since, Panini is like the only good ones, because all the other ones, are...
Yeah.
They're either on card or
Auto sets.
college.
Yeah.
Mainly. I did see one that was a Upper Deck. I saw multiple Upper Deck autograph issue, and it's him in a Spurs jersey, but the auto went across the top of the cart, and the auto did in black.
Oh, so
it was wearing the black jersey, so it blended in.
Yeah.
And because it was like $300-$400 or something. I'm like, I want one where he's in a Spurs.
You want a nice one.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Like $600-$700 probably?
No, they're all over $1,000.
Oh.
I really thought that Panini was going to just milk his auto, but they've clearly made it to where it's hard as hell to pull.
Yeah. Which is a good thing, too.
I think the cheapest one actually was I did watch one because some dude put it on for like 99-cent bid, and I was like, I'll just see how much it goes for, just to be like, hey,
I would guess
maybe
the Crown
I
Royal is
could,
probably the cheapest.
because it is it's the Nor, and that's sick. The
Hall of Fame,
the Hall of Fame one, and you got new Tim with the dreads,
yeah.
looking like Stoner Tim.
How much did that go for?
It's $26 right now, with probably like 7 days left. 4 days left.
You gonna try and buy it, or just kind of watch?
I'm just kind of watching it just to see, like, if it.
Maybe.
I just want to see how much it goes for.
Yeah. What if you see one Saturday? Like a nice one that you really want.
I won't.
Because I'm not buying it for you.
Yeah, I don't have the money to buy it. I'll say that. Not right now. Give me like a few months and I will.
Yeah.
But,
Are you going to buy one at a show, or are you going to buy one on eBay? At that expensive card, I'd probably stick to a show.
I mean, you might have to on eBay. I've never seen a Tim Otto at a show.
I've seen some.
Never
they're hard to find. But
no crap, because he...
Yeah.
This is the first time he signed, like, ever.
Yeah.
Because the dude never signs. Because he's very kept to himself person.
I mean, if we go to a bigger card shows, I think you'll find more of them.
Yeah.
I would buy one from a show, personally. Because eBay, you never know. But you could get graded from eBay.
It does help now with, the PSA authentication, although there's been issues with it.
Yeah.
But I feel safer with that now than, like, if it would have been, 2 years ago. And, spending $1,000 on a card on eBay and, you get it and...
It's not even like gone.
Or it's just, fake as hell.
Yeah. Alright. That's all I got. Today, instead of Noelvi talk, we're on Tim Duncan talk.
Yeah.
We had a Tim Duncan talk. So now it's
my turn. I still didn't go as far as you did with Noelvi last week.
What?
I didn't go on as long as you did with Noelvi.
I didn't go on.
And at least my guy, was all-time great.
Yeah, well,
your guy just got called back up.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yes, his minute starts.
That's what you said 2 years ago when he got called up.
He was playing good.
Because the PDs.
Yeah, well, maybe he needs to go back on him. He's the torpedo bat, and there you go.
Torpedo bat with PDs. He needs whatever Jerks Pro 4 was using.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Come back here next week. And as always, keep on collecting.